Friendly rivalries propelled two U.S. women to the top of the world lists on Saturday, 23. Deanna Price broke the North American record in the hammer, while Shakima Wimbley equaled the world lead of 49.52 in the 400 meters to highlight the third day of the U.S. Championships in Des Moines, Iowa. In the 1,500 meters finals, Centrowitz signaled a return to form by winning his fifth U.S. title, and Jenny Simpson's bid for a fifth successive victory was foiled by Shelby Houlihan. Race to 80 is the way Price characterized her rivalry with Gwen Berry. The two former Southern Illinois University students are aiming at 80 meters, a milestone in the hammer heretofore achieved only by Poland's Anita Włodarczyk. "We text each other all the time," Price said of Berry. "We work well together." The 25-year-old Price led after each of 6 rounds and hit 78.12 meters in the fifth, breaking the North American record of 77.78 meters set by Berry and beating Włodarczyk on the 8th of June. Price, who climbed to number 4 on the world all-time list, followed with a 77.01 meters in the final round. Berry finished second with 72.99 meters and Brooke Anderson third at 72.17 meters. Price threw 77.65 at a small meeting in Idaho on the 2nd of June to break Berry's year-old U.S. record of 76.77 meters. 6 days later, Berry reclaimed the record. "I have no doubt it will be broken again next year," Price said. Price said Berry has been an inspiration. Price said she lost 40 pounds to 265 and that has made all the difference. She is engaged to her coach, J.C. Lambert, a former Southern Illinois hammer thrower. "I never underestimate the European girls. Never," said Price. "They have more international experience than we do. It depends on the day. Saturday was Wimbley's day. She dropped under 50 seconds for the first time in the 400 meters, breaking the Drake Stadium record and moving to 7th on the U.S. all-time list. She now shares the world lead with Shea Miller UIBO, who trains with Wimbley under coach Lance Brauman in Florida. "I was in total shock," said Wimbley, who earned silver at the IAAF World Indoor Championships Birmingham 2018 in March. "You put that up on your vision board, but you don't expect that to happen so quickly. That's my first year out of college, so that was far-fetched for me. To get it now, it's just amazing. I can't really explain it." Jessica Beard, who had her first PB since 2009 this year, was second in 50.08. Kendall Ellis, whose dramatic anchor leg brought University of Southern California 4x400 meters and team titles at the NCAA Championships, was third in 50.37. World Indoor Champion Courtney Ocala was fourth in 50.65. "Training with Miller UIBO has been motivating," Wimbley said. The 1.88 meters tall sprinter said she has attempted to improve her posture and core strength. "It's not really hit me," Wimbley said. "As of now, I'm just in shock. Did I really just do this?" Centrowitz returns to take fifth title. Centrowitz, beset by injuries and illness in 2017 after winning Olympic gold in 2016, relied on his tactical brilliance to win a fifth U.S. title in the 1,500 meters. He is the first to win that many since Steve Scott won 6 between 1977 and 1986. "At this point in my career, I just want to keep checking off boxes," Centrowitz said. "Leave my mark in the 1,500 meters in the U.S. He had to swing wide to get in position with more than a lap left, but his 53.59 closing lap was enough to pull away to victory in 3 minutes 43 seconds and 67 milliseconds. Afterwards, he held his hand to his ear to mimic a phone call. He said he was sending a message to someone he would not identify. Isaiah Yorks was second in 3 minutes 43 seconds and 63 milliseconds and Eric Jenkins third in 3 minutes 43 seconds and 74 milliseconds. 20-year-old Drew Hunter was sixth in 3 minutes 43 seconds and 97 milliseconds off a 54.02 last lap. The other 1,500 meters came down to a sprint between two women both born in the state of Iowa. Simpson went in with an 11-1 record at Drake Stadium, including 8-0 since 2010. But she could not hold off Houlihan, who also overtook Simpson to win at the IAAF Diamond League meeting in Eugene on the 26th of May. Houlihan ran the last lap in 57.67 to win in 4 minutes 5 seconds and 48 milliseconds. Simpson, closing in 58.50, was second in 4 minutes 6 seconds and 21 milliseconds. Kate Grace, who had built a lead of several meters, was third in 4 minutes 7 seconds and 4 milliseconds. Houlihan called her victory validating, following her Eugene victory. In another distance final, Emma Coburn and Courtney Frerichs went 1-2 in the 3,000-meter steeplechase, reprising their finish from last year's IAAF World Championships. Coburn's time was 9 minutes 17 seconds and 70 milliseconds, and not until past the final water jump did she pull away from Frerichs, 9 minutes 18 seconds and 69 milliseconds. They broke the stadium record of 9 minutes 29 seconds and 20 milliseconds set in 2008 by Simpson. The U.S. title was the 7th for Coburn, extending her own record, and 5th in a row. Victories for Harrison and Kendricks, but Krauser beaten elsewhere. World record holder Kenny Harrison repeated as champion in an emotional 100 meters hurdles race that was the last national championships appearance for 34-year-old Dawn Harper Nelson. Harrison's time was 12.46 into a headwind, minus 1.4 meters per second. Christina Manning was second in 12.65 and Shuriken Elvis third in 12.68. Harper Nelson, after finishing fifth in 12.93, was tearful afterwards in an interview televised by NBC. She has gold and silver medals from the Olympic Games, plus 2 World Championships medals. I've had such an amazing career, and I can't be upset about what God has given me, the talent, she said. And the field in the US is just sick. So to hear people call my name, it's like I made an impact. And that's really what you want in the sport. World champion Sam Kendricks won a 5th consecutive title in the pole vault, tying the record of Bob Richards, 1948-52, and Cornelius Warmerdam, 1940-44. Kendricks vaulted 5.85 meters to break the stadium record of 5.83 meters he set on the 27th of April at the Drake Relays. 20-year-old Chris Nilsson was second with 5.80 meters. Olympic gold medalist Ryan Krauser failed in a bid to become the first shot putter to win 3 U.S. titles in a row since Al Feuerbach, 1973-75. Darrell Hill, who was 1-13 in the previous 14 meetings against Krauser, finished first with 21.57 meters. Krauser, who had the top 23 marks by a U.S. thrower this year, managed 20.99 meters on his only valid attempt. Other winners included Kamari Montgomery, 44.58 in the 400 meters, Vashti Cunningham, 1.95 meters in the high jump, and Kenny Selman, 48.21 in the 400 meters hurdles. Brishon "Batman" Jackson, 35, world champion back in 2005 and Olympic bronze medalist in 2008, was 4th in the 400 meters hurdles in 49.14. After his world-leading 9.88 in the 100 meters on Friday, Noah Lyles dropped out of heats of the 200 meters, as expected. Amir Webb, 20.39, and 400 meters world leader Michael Norman, 20.46, had the top 2 times. Roy Jordan for the IAAF.